This is Shakil Ahmed. In today's tutorial, we will discuss about McNemar's test in Excel. The McNemar's test is basically the alternate of chi-square test for uh, the paired data when we have a data set that is we have a qualitative variable that is measured before uh, some time point and after some time point on the same individuals. Basically, for example, we are going to treat certain patients and we just test their about the presence or absence of certain disease before giving the treatment, and then after the treatment we check whether the status of the patients uh, has changed or not. So we just want to see is there any association between the responses before and after the intervention. So we have again two data sets, one before and after. For example, this person has the disease before the treatment, and he has recovered after the treatment, and this person's status is same. So we have this data set on again 37 individuals. So we just need to make again the contingency table. But the formula for McNemar's test is after adjusting the continuity correction. Basically, we are using a chi-square distribution. It is called a kind of continuous distribution to the discrete data. So we need to adjust for the correction factor, continuity correction, that is zero point 0.5 for B and zero point 0.5 for C. So it becomes 1. And this is the formula for the test statistic. Again, the null hypothesis is that there is no association between the status of the patient or status of the individual before and after the uh, certain intervention or certain time point. So let's check. We can we again can find the counts using countif command as we did in previous lecture. So we need to set the criteria range, that is A2 and I think A38. We have 38 observations, 37 observations. So it starts from uh, A30. You can see there are 38 observations. So, and the criteria is yes before, and the criteria for after. We again need to be 2 and be 38, and the criteria is again yes. So you can see again the same data, and the for no we can just you can just copy the command and then just change the choices. You can write here and just change it to no, means before yes and after no. And we can see before no and after yes. And then finally no and no. So these are the data set, and you can find the totals, row total and column totals. This is 25, I think. 25, and this is 12, and this is 18, and this is I think 17. it should be 19. And the total is again 37. But this test statistics is more simpler, as we just need to use the two discordant values. These two values are called the discordant pairs, and these two values are called the concordance pairs. So we just need to use these two values. So the formula is chi-square value. Test statistic, you can find chi-square by using the you can just use absolute of b minus c. B is 13 and c is 6, and minus 1, and then square, and then you need to put a bracket outside. Oh, and this quantity will be divided by 13 plus 6, b plus c. This is the value of the test statistic, and you can again find the p-value. You, as the degree of freedom in this case is also 1, we can find 1 minus chi-square distribution, and the test statistic degree of freedom is 1 and cumulative is true. So the p-value is again 0.168. So there is no significant association between the responses before and after the intervention. There is no association between the responses. It means the responses are same for pre and post analysis or pre and post observations. So this is just about the McNemar's test that is used when we have qualitative variables, and that is measured before and after certain time point. Thank you.